All right. Can everybody see that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Joanne and Melissa, thanks for showing up tonight. I know it was kind of last minute changing the day, so appreciate that. Today's class, we're going to focus on acquiring photos, saving them. Most part people know how to right click and save, but we will go through that. So the first thing we're going to talk about is, well, let me go over this real quick and then I'll switch the screen. We're in the first part, we're going to go over Google search, and then some of the websites you can go to, hallmark.com. And then I think it's on a different page, the Crown Media Press site. So let me go ahead and try this, see, new share. Okay, I don't have the window up yet, so I don't think it's going to let me do that. So let me cancel that. Let me lower this, see if this works. Okay. New share. Okay, so we're just on, can everybody see my screen? It's just Google.
I can.
Okay, so what you're going to do is, you know, everybody pretty much knows how to do a search. So you're just going to put in, you know, I've searched in before, so there it is. So we're going to say Kevin McGarry. So here's like an overview. And then up here, I think you can click more images, or you can go up here and say images. And here's all kinds of pictures. And they even break it down into categories for you if you want to go that direction. So we'll just click on this one here. And it brings it up in a preview. Now, you can click and go to the website or click visit. What I do most of the time is I just right click and then save image. And if it says JPEG like that, you can just go ahead and say save. And, well, first you're going to browse to the folder you want. I'm already in my download, so that's fine. But if I wanted to save it to my desktop, I would just browse over here to desktop, downloads, pictures. I'll go back to desktop. If you want, here's what they have the name of it is. So if I wanted to change it, I could put Nathan 001 and then click save. Let me see, I gotta move you guys here for a second. And then I'm gonna click on this one. Now this is tricky, and we'll go over this. That's the easy way to do it. And it'll save it the correct size. So, but I noticed on this picture, like if I click on it and I click right click, save image as, it comes up and says it's a web page file. So it's not, it's going to save a web page. So you don't want that. So I'm going to hit cancel. I'm going to have to move you guys over here. And this is a little bit tricky. This takes some practice. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on it again, like you're going to save it. And you're going to say, copy image. And then you're going to bring up your Paint program. Is everybody familiar with Paint?
Not too much.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. I already have it saved, so to my desktop, but if you let me lower this. Can you guys see my desktop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
If you go to start, you have all your programs over here. I don't know how Windows 11 is, but you go to where your programs are, and then you would scroll and Paint 3D. I don't know why it doesn't have the regular paint on here. If you don't see it, you can always type it in here. P-A-I-N-T. There's the regular paint app. It'll say open. I already have mine open, but you would say open.
Mhm.
And then if you want to, you can always pin it to the bottom or save an icon to it so you can get to it quicker once you get it open. So what I do is, sorry, I've already got one in there. Okay, so here's the blank. Here is the blank paint. I have it minimized. So what you do is you go up here to paste, and it brings it in there.
Okay.
So then, but you see, we're going to have all this, right? So you just go up here and you're going to save it again. I'll say Cowboy Mitch. And we're going to save it. We'll save it to my download folder. And this is where your Exim view comes in. Whoops, it's gone. This is the long way to do it. But if you come against a picture that you cannot just click and save, then this is the only way I know how to save it.
I have
So-
another way that I can share.
That would be great because this is the only one I know. So I just go, there's downloads. First, it didn't even do it, saved it right this time. I've never had this happen before. Usually it's the white of the paint and you have to crop that out. I don't know why it saved it correctly that time,
Okay.
but that's how I do it.
Carla, if you want Melissa to show how she can do it,
I'll share.
I believe she can screen share.
Okay, do I need to stop my?
I believe so. If that's something Melissa's comfortable with. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, if we're
Yeah.
gonna,
Okay. Yeah, I would like to know because that's the only way I know how to do it. That's the way
Okay,
I was
well,
taught to do
I
it.
use the snipping tool.
You use the snip tool.
Yeah, so just
I
let
think
me-
I have used that before, like at
So-
work one time.
Melissa, can you share? Can you share your screen, or do I need to make you a co-host?
Oh, just a minute. I was trying something to, I have to
I'll
go back
just
to
also
my,
make you a co-host. That makes it easier. So
okay.
you can have that. You should have the same ability as Carla.
And then we can add that to the study guide as well
Mhm.
when I
Okay.
add the new page.
So I use my snipping tool often enough that I have it on the bottom of my
Right.
toolbar.
Mhm.
Which screen do I want to share?
I actually kind of forgot about that. I think when I worked at Subway Catering, somebody showed me how to do that.
Okay, so I'll go here because I don't have it opened yet. So this is where I was at. I wonder if I can go to a new Google like you taught us
Mhm.
and search. We have a different Google picture in Canada.
Oh, wow. That's kind of neat.
Okay, so I searched Kevin McGarry, images,
Mhm.
and we were working with this one.
Mhm.
So I have to move you over there. And so I would may keep this little thing there, but I would open my snipping tool. Can you see that?
Mhm.
Okay, and
Wait a
new-
minute. Let me see. No, I don't see your snip tool.
Well,
Well, maybe Melissa, because you moved a couple screens, maybe you need to do a new screen share. Does that make sense? Update your screen share?
Okay, just a second.
Because the only thing I'm seeing is the one that has all the group pictures on it is what I'm seeing. Reflected.
Okay, so where's New screen share.
Go at the
New
top.
share. I
remember?
see it.
There's also a shortcut with the keystrokes. I'm not in front of a computer, so I can't do it because I need, it's like muscle memory.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like at the top where you goes new screen share. Okay, now I'm getting snipping tool.
Okay, so
Mhm.
I press new. And then I highlight the picture. I can do the whole picture or part of the picture.
How did you get the snipping tool up there?
I have the snipping tool is one of my
Oh.
programs.
Okay,
yeah, you
yeah,
should probably look that up in your programs, Jen,
Yes,
in your
And
magnifying glass.
and I saved it like I keep my snipping tool on my bottom toolbar.
right.
Because I use it a lot.
Mhm.
So here I can also do some changes. I can save it and I can copy it.
Okay,
Or I can crop it right here and I can take off that right there.
yeah, okay,
Or I have done some, I'm going to apply that. I have used like this white
mhm.
and like made it white. So there's a
Yeah,
little bit of,
usually what I do is I use that program that removes, the program that I taught you guys a couple weeks ago that removes the
right,
unwanted objects. That's how I get that little thing away.
yeah. So that's, I use the snipping tool sometimes, so
I forgot about the snipping tool, actually.
yeah.
Um,
So
Do you copy
end of
the pictures into like a Word document then, Melissa?
I can go here and save. You can still see my screen.
you should be able to copy, once you hit copy, you should be able to copy it into a Word document.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah,
can
that's what I
copy it
do all the
into a
time.
Word. Yeah, you can copy it into a Word document, or here I can say Heartland, make a new folder for Heartland, or
Mhm.
just Mitch, and save it there. So it's in my folder now.
Mhm.
Did you see where I saved it, or did that not?
Yes.
You saw that.
Yeah,
Okay.
the pop-up came up. Yeah.
Okay, so that snipping tool. Snipping tool 101.
Okay.
Good job, Melissa. Yay.
Yay.
Golf clap.
I'm gonna mute my family's moving about.
And I think you could go down to start.
Yeah, you could do it that way too. I usually do the keystrokes. It's easier for me.
You're muted, Carla. You're muted. Carla, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Oh, I don't know how it got muted. I was just saying there's, like Joanne was saying, she uses a command, and there are like for different running operations and stuff, you bring for taking a screenshot of your computer screen, which was basically what we were doing. Like the way you do it is with a command instead of just like what I was doing it kind of the long way. I was going to mention that like over the summer, I was renting a Chromebook from the library. And instead, like when I was going and like I just showed you how I saved the picture and then imported it into Paint and saved it that way. When I was, or if I was just taking a screen capture, instead of hitting print screen, because you can do that. That's what I did different. That's why that picture came out different. I was going to say, what I do is I print screen. There's a button on your computer that says print screen. I got ahead of myself.
Yeah.
And if you do it that way, and import it, then that's when you got to crop it and everything. But there, like on the Chromebook, instead, like there was no print screen button. So I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to save this picture? There's no print screen. So I Googled it and it gave me the command. It was like on a Chromebook, the way you take a screenshot is like, I forget what it was. It was like Control Alt something, you know. So that's how you did it. So if you don't know how to do it, like you could get a different computer or whatever, you can just Google it and it will tell you what the command is. Or, you know, you can say, what is the command or whatever. Let me go back to Google. Now, can you guys still see my screen? Can you see Google, or do I need to do a new share?
No, I
I'm
think
seeing
so.
Google.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring this back up. So what I was doing before, actually, I just did something that I didn't know I knew how to do. So like this picture here, like I was doing like say it wouldn't let me do that copy image. If that wasn't there, you could hit the print screen button on your keyboard. And then when you open Paint, you would say paste and it would paste it back. But you would still have all that white, and that's why you would have to crop it out. So let me. What's it doing?
I have to, yeah, do something there.
I don't know where I'm at. Okay.
You have that pop up, you
Let
have
me
to
close
answer.
that.
Are you able to use tab to get over and tab and enter to cancel?
I don't know why it's not letting me close my Paint program.
Oh.
Close window.
It wants you to save or not.
It's like it's froze. Wait a minute. Do you want to, oh, don't save. Okay. So if I had to print screen, say, print screen, I would go over to Paint and say paste. I see it pasted the whole screen. See how it pasted the whole screen?
Including us.
Yeah, including you guys. You would just, I would have to crop that. See, I would just crop that little piece right there. So if you ever run across that where it won't give you the copy and you have to print screen, that's how I would do it. If that makes any sense.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So we'll just, does anybody have any questions, or Joanne, did you want to share something about the command? Can she hear me okay?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So let me just go back to the okay, can you guys see this screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Google.
Yes. So the next thing, let me bring this back up. So we're going to go to the hallmarkchannel.com. So you can either go to the main page or you can go straight. Here's the link. I've included the link to go straight to the When Calls the Heart page. So if you go, it's already there. You can Google it. Here's the main page. So if you go to the main page, you would go up to shows. And it brings up When Calls the Heart. And out of that. So all of this in blue, that is your navigation for the When Calls the Heart site on their website. And so sometimes when you scroll, you go up here, it gets confusing. You think you're clicking on stuff for When Calls the Heart, but no, everything for them is in blue. So if you want to save photos from there, I mean, there's all kinds of, there's some videos and things like that, and shortcuts to the photo galleries and things like that, and extras down here. Tells you all kinds of information, but if you go to up here to photos, it's going to bring up this page, and it has every season with the most recent season first. So we want to look at 9, so we're just going to click on 9. And then I hate these advertisements. So right here, they don't tell you by number, they tell you by name the episode, but it's the most recent episode is always first, I think. So you can scroll through and choose the episode that you want. We'll just click this one. And it brings up your gallery. And so this is fairly simple. You just have to right click, save image, scroll over here, or over here to the folder here. No, that doesn't show you the folder. Some of them do. You just scroll, browse for the folder you want to save it in. I'll save it to desktop. It's already on there. It says download. They'll all say download. So you might want to change it to like _download 1 or
season 9 episode, whatever.
season 9 episode. I don't know what episode that was, 4. I don't know. 001 or Newton, whatever you want it, whatever makes it convenient for you. I'm just gonna say Newton-Nate. I'm just gonna do that, and then you don't have to do anything else. If you want, if you had a folder, you could save it to a folder. Like here, I've got one. I've got some pictures, just pictures saved. I got a folder. I call this my desktop junk drawer because I've got everything in it. I've got all kinds of folders and pictures and stuff. Say if I wanted to save it there or just straight on my desktop. This is just straight on my desktop. If you want to get to it quick, and then you just say, after you pick your folder, you just say save. And then you scroll through. And, you can pick and choose or save them all. Right click, Save image as. See how it says download again? So you'd have to probably rename it if you're saving it in the same place, or it will override this one. Of course, you can copy if you wanted to do it that way. You can save it in a new tab, open in new tab. Let me click on the tab. So there it is in the new tab. And that is how you save them from the Hallmark website. So I have Crown Media Press saved up here because I kept forgetting how to get to it. I could remember how to get to this one. So you want to go back to photos, it'll take you back to photos. You can go back to the When Calls the Heart Home. So let me, I hope you guys can still see this. If not, I will.
Yes. Yeah, we're still seeing it.
Okay. This is, I have it saved straight to the Crown Media Press.
Okay.
Let me minimize this and see if you guys, can you see the handouts now?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, let me change that. And I'm going to open part 2. And this is Crown Media Press, and here is the link. I've not attached any photos or screenshots of it because we're going to go over it now in class. So let me lower that and go back. Okay, can you guys see the Crown Media Press?
Mhm.
Okay. So I think it's easier to just go there and just save it, the link somewhere in your, your bookmarks or something like that. Bookmark bar, it's easier to get to. So on this one, I have tried over and over again, and I've even said, we're the Hardy Analyzers. If you register, you can save the pictures and they accept you. You can save these pictures like high resolution. But if not, they just save like a regular screen capture size. So on this one, you have some extra information they give you. A cast bio, I don't know why it's never clickable. I've never seen it, but you got a credit sheet, a lead sheet. It has like a little thing that tells you about what episode you're on. So here it's on, it automatically went to, because that's where I saved it, season 9, the last episode, episode 12. But say, okay, we know, I remember season 9, episode 5 was that's not what I meant. I meant season 9 episode. This is your season. This is your episode. So season 9 episode, his beard or mustache or whatever. But here's the pictures. They don't give you like, like on the other site where it's bigger, you can see it better. Right here, it says view more images. There's usually more images than what's on the main page. So you just click more images and it brings up all of them. And you can't, if you click on the thumbnail, it doesn't do anything. If you left click on it, like it doesn't make it bigger. You just have to right click on it. And it looks like that's all the pictures they're giving us for this season. Most of the time, the pictures are the same on both sites, but sometimes this site will give you something extra or a little different, or after the episode airs, they will add more. And I know there was one episode, and I can't remember what it was, but I remember I went back and they had added pictures after the episode aired. Now, down here, I don't know if you guys can see,
Yes.
it says 2. That means there is 2 pages. I thought this was only
Oh.
1 page, but there is 2 pages.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've been there
So
before.
if you want this picture of Nathan waving, you would just right click on the thumbnail, save image. Now it gives you a number, but you can rename it if you want. I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm going to click save. And I'm going to try to lower this and go to my desktop and see where it's saved. Right here is where it's saved. Can you guys see my desktop? The
Yes.
butterflies. So here it is on my desktop. So I'm going to click it. See, it saved the right size. It did not save as a little tiny thumbnail. It saved the right size. Now, if you could register, you know, it would be like big enough you could use it like as a desktop wallpaper or whatever. It would be high resolution.
Right.
So then you want to click the second page and you have a few more. So I don't know why this one does it, but when you click the back button, it doesn't really take you where you want to go. Well, there it did this time. A lot of times I have to like right click on this and like look for where I want to be. But say you want to go back to the beginning, you can go to season 1. Now, season 1, some of the episodes have pictures and some of them don't. Now, the further you get on in the show, like every episode has pictures. But say you want to go back to a season when Jack was on there. So you would say season 4. 10 was probably the last episode. If you know the episode you want, say it was episode 2. Like here's the pictures. We'll say view more images. And here's all the images. Say, you know, there's Pastor Frank. So we haven't seen him for a while. So we'll save him. And say you want to remember, that's, you might want to rename it Pastor Frank. Or you might want to put, you know, Pastor Frank season 4. I forgot what episode it was, 2. And then, you know, you would save it in what folder you want and then click save. And it should save. But I did not know, see, this is something that people were getting pictures from for a couple of years before I knew anything about it. And then somebody, you know, and I had asked, like, that's one of the cases where you ask and people don't want to divulge. And just one day, a girl, I said something about saving pictures and she said, have you went to the Crown Media site? I'm like, no, don't know anything about it. And they started telling me about it. So let me see if I can lower this and go back. So Pinterest, a lot of people like Pinterest. I'm not a big Pinterest person. I think Pinterest is a little bit harder to save pictures from because I was doing it the way that you saw me, doing, the long way.
The print screen.
Yeah, a lot of times you can't print, it won't let you save it.
Yeah.
Or when people upload it to, once it gets uploaded to Pinterest and you try to save it, like it's been uploaded at a lower resolution. And when you're like making collages or videos or, sometimes you need a better resolution or you don't want, somebody might have cropped it or something like that. And I'm kind of picky. Like I like the original photo. I want the original, the way they put it out so that if I need to make changes to it, I can, or if I want to use it the way it was intended, I can. But there are people, you know, that, you know, their favorite shows When Calls the Heart, or their favorite actors, Nate or Kevin. So they have like whole folders just full of stuff, you know, and some of it's shareable and some of it's not. I really don't know, because I don't really, you know, if anybody on here is like a Pinterest aficionado or whatever, please come on here and tell us about Pinterest, because I don't know enough about Pinterest.
That's not me.
And then, of course, social media, Facebook and Instagram are going to be your biggies. So on Facebook, you know, it's pretty straightforward. When you see a picture, like right here, I've showed you, if like, this is just a screenshot of the Hardy Analyzer's main page, and you're scrolling, you know, here's a picture of Kevin. Oh, I like that. You can right click on it, save as, browse, rename it if you want to, and then click save.
So I think sometimes they don't come up as a JPEG, and that's where I've missed out sometimes
Yeah.
on pictures.
Now
because
you can change the format when that little thing, I'll show you
Yes.
on the drop down. But if it says it's a web page file, then you got to snip it or copy it or
Okay.
something else. Now, if you want to see it bigger and save it that way, you can click on it and it brings it up kind of in its own window. And you can right click, save as, browse, new file. I'll show you, save. And then sometimes, I don't know if this was because it's a private group, but sometimes when you want to save a picture, like there'll be a little download button right here by these, you know,
Right.
magnifying glasses. There'll be a little download button, and all you got to do is click download, and it will automatically download to your folder. So we'll go to Facebook. Everybody still with me?
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
Yep.
Okay. Are we seeing Facebook trying to load here?
Yes, there you are.
Mhm.
Okay. So we can go to the Hardy Analyzers, or we can just use, this is Stina's. She's obviously uploaded something here today. So if you like it and you want to save it, you could right click, save image as. Right here where it says save as type, you can go to the arrow. It's not giving you any other option but JPEG, so that's the way you got to leave it. So here it's just a number. So Santa Kevin. Well, I'll just say Kev. That's what I named it. The folder, you know, you just pick the folder you want and click save. And now if you want to view it bigger, there it is, bigger. You can save it. I'm not sure if it saves bigger or not. I think it saves the same. It might save bigger. I don't know. But you go through the same process. Save image as, and that's a number. I'm just gonna name it the same, but add a B on it, see if it saves bigger. I don't know. I'm just curious. And then save. And then right here's your X. So you X here. Right here's where there would be a little download button, but she saved it to a private group. So it might, yeah, that's probably why it doesn't give you the download button. I'm not sure, but now, since this was Stina's edit, the proper thing to do would be to say, Stina, I saved your edit, or can I save your edit? I think for the most part, people that make these edits, like myself, know that people are going to save them.
Mhm.
There's a way to disable right click on some websites and things. I don't know if if you're posting, I don't know if that's an option for you. I know website builders can put that code in to disable right click. I don't know enough about that, but on Facebook, usually almost everything you can right click and save. Stina has told me, I reached out to her, and so she's given me permission to save and post on the Hardy Analyzers, her stuff. I think for the most part, she's fine with people saving stuff. I think she knows it's public. Once you upload it to the internet, it's up for grabs. Most people
Right.
know that. But it's common courtesy just to say, hey, you know, I love your stuff. Can I save it? You know, I'm just saving it for my personal use or whatever, you know, or, you know, it's just nice, you know. So, let's see, let's go back. Let's see if it saved bigger. I don't know if it did or not. Let me go back to my desktop. Where did it save on my desktop? That's another thing. Sometimes it, oh, here it is. I'm just curious. There it saved small. It was pretty small. Looks like it did save bigger. So if you go ahead and click on it, you're going to get a very, you know, the actual size of the photo, what she uploaded. So what page was this? Part 2. So let's go to part 3. Let's see where we're at. Okay, Instagram. So we'll just run over to Instagram. So, like I could click here and we could go to the Hardy Analyzers. Or you could, you know, search and like, well, there's where I've searched him before. But like if you have like set on to get notifications from him, like when he posts, like, you know, you would get a notification that like he posted this new picture. So you like this picture. So you would just click on it. And this is when you would do the snippet or some other command and save it to your computer, because you cannot right click. It gives you, it does not give you save image as. So, I mean, if you save as, it's going to get, see, it says web page complete. So it's going to save every single one of his pictures, every single thing that's been on there. Most people don't have that kind of space on their computer. So that's the way I save them from Instagram.
So a print screen or snippet or
Snippets, yeah, and I'll add that information when I'm going to add some more information for the handout later. I just ran out of time to include everything. So here is like right here is where I put on the Chromebook. Like I said, you know, there was a command for that. And then like on my computer, I have a button. It's usually on the top right, kind of over by where your numbers are. On the top, usually on one of the top rows, there's a button that looks something like that. And you just push print screen. And then after you print screen, you go up here and you would go paste like that. And that's the last thing I copied, so that's why it came in. So, no. And that's what this was about. about how I've been doing it, because I forgot about the snippet tool. That was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. I forgot about that. That person showed me at work that time. So if you save something like from somebody, a celebrity's personal Instagram account or their Facebook, usually like Instagram, for example, like if you save it and say you save this picture of Kevin and you use it in a collage and you add something like whatever you want to say about him, like whatever, and then you upload it back to your Instagram. What we do, I think Michelle, that likes, she's the Instagram person. She takes care of Instagram for the Hardy Analyzers more than me. I don't do as much. I do more on Facebook. So, but I do post there. So we have the rule we follow usually is like if I use this picture of him in a collage, I might tag him once or twice. And a lot of people will do that if they want Kevin to see it. Because you guys got Instagrams when you get alerts and things that people are posting. So, and that's fine. Sometimes you do want him to see it, or and he does say that he sees a lot of the stuff. So that's fine. You do sometimes you just want to reach out to them, and that's a good way to do it. They can't always comment back, but it's also like saying, hey, I used your material. Thanks for sharing your pictures with us. It's just kind of a nod to say, thanks, I used your picture in my artwork. And they get it. And you don't have to do it every time. It's not like you're going to get in trouble because you don't photo credit them every time. And I mean, they know people are saving them and using them, or they wouldn't be posting them, but it's just a nice thing to do once or twice. That kind of just gives a nod back, hey, so, I mean, in a case like that, I'm not going to reach out to Kevin and say, may I use your picture? Because he's not going to answer back, See, it's not like me asking Stina to use something personal that she made herself and worked hard on. Kevin posted that and he knows people's going to save it. You don't have to reach out and try to ask a celebrity. They know. So that's just kind of the rule we follow. So it's just kind of, I mean, it's not a lot different than anybody else, so that's pretty much how you get, you're gonna save pictures from the internet. Now, another way you can do it, especially if you're taking them from a television show, there are different screen capture devices and programs on the internet to use. Now, I have all the DVDs except for season 9 so far. So when let's say I'm making a video, or say like Sherry's wanting me to work on a collage for her, and she wants a scene, a picture from a scene from season 1, I'm gonna have to go back and get that picture and make it myself, because I don't know where it's at on the internet. I don't have it. So I have a program, and you do have to download it. It's a media player, but I discovered some years ago that there's a component, and you can look up VLC on YouTube and it'll say like 15 things that VLC does. It does a lot of stuff. But you can take video and screen captures with your this media player. So I put the DVD in my computer, and then it plays on my computer like I'm watching TV. And then there's a button, and it said, you know, you have a button of a camera, a regular camera, and you click it and it takes a screenshot. If you want to take a video, it has a red button that says record, and you just hit that button when you want to start the recording. And when that scene's over, you just hit it again and the video clip has been made. And that's how I get pictures and screen captures. Now, if the show's airing, so like season 9, when it was on, of course, I didn't have DVDs. If I wanted to make a video or a collage, and it was only on episode 6 of it so far, I'm not going to have the DVD set yet. So how do I get the pictures? How are these people getting pictures while the show's airing? Well, they're taking screen captures of their desktop. So if you're streaming the video, like if you have Friendly and you come in here and you bring up your Friendly app and you play the episode, you can record sections of that or the whole episode using one of these programs. I use Screencast-O-Matic. It's pretty simple. There's one thing about it that kind of drives me crazy when I'm trying to record, like the command sometimes would kind of disappear behind something and it's hard to bring it back up. There's a Screencast-O-Matic isn't the only one out there. There are others. And I didn't get a chance, but I will add some links and names of some others and add that to the information in these handouts. But for now, Screencast-O-Matic is the one I use. It's free. But when you get the free version, there's no audio and you can only record so much video. Like you can record like 20 minutes of video. So if you wanted to record the whole episode, you couldn't record the whole episode. I paid $20 a year for it, which is pretty reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
So this, when you click on it, this will come up and you'll probably want to have your show minimized down here. You're ready to go. And then you're going to have, this is the controls over here. You're going to have to set the controls for this, your screen. Like, I don't know. I have a video where I got my screen too big and I recorded all this stuff down at the bottom, but I forgot. But I used the video anyway. Nobody seemed to notice. So, but anyway, but you're going to want, and sometimes it takes some practice to get the exact size that you want. And sometimes it'll move on you too. And you want to pull your hair out. And there's another screen recorder that is built into your computer. I know it's built into my computer. I don't know about Windows 11. I kind of discovered it on accident. My computer has what's called an Xbox Gaming Companion built in. And part of that program is a screen capture device, because I guess I'm not a gamer. Gamers like to record themselves playing the game or take pictures of it. So I kept trying, there's a command to bring it up, and I kept trying to do it and I couldn't do it. And get this, my cat the other day walked on my keyboard and brought up the screen capture bar that I've been having trouble bringing up.
Okay.
And when they did it, it saved to my start where I can find it really easy.
Thank you, kitty cat.
Thanks, kitty cat, because I tried for over a year to do it and I couldn't do it. So you go to start on your computer, scroll through the list of programs, and you'll see Xbox. And right here, is a picture of it. You're just going to go to start, you're going to find Xbox, you're going to click on start. Mine says, I don't know if you can see it. If I scroll down to Xbox, see, it used to just say Xbox console companion. Now it says I have Xbox game bar. And I can just click that and it automatically comes up now.
Okay.
And it looks fairly simple to use. I will have to play with it and report back to you guys later. Now, another place to get photos is just ask me. I've got photos uploaded. I've got photos that I have that I can upload. People weren't coming. I made a website like 3 years ago and nobody was coming to it. So I got lazy about it and I didn't link everything up. But if I can, I will link all this stuff up and I will post them on Facebook and the website and things like that. Not everything is hooked up yet. On our website, if you go to our website, I have, I think it's media. It's not all plugged up on here yet because I haven't done it. But I'm going to put the seasons, like season 6. You can click on season 6. And it takes you to my original website. And it'll say like season 6, episode 5. And like this will be a gallery and you can click on it. Season 6, I uploaded to Shutterfly because it's free and it's completely unlimited.
What about season 7?
So, season 7, I have right here. I don't think I have all of season 7 uploaded. Yeah, I got I got all the way to season 5.
Episode 5 and no Christmas.
Yeah, I have a Christmas page that I started, but I didn't get it all uploaded. So if you want anything from Christmas, I have it. I screen captured the entire movie.
Okay.
Now the way I used to do it was, I would go through every episode and make video and make screen captures all at the same time. But now I don't do that because it's so time consuming to make screen captures that I just make them as I need them. But I make so many that I get a whole grouping of them, and I have so many I just need to go ahead and upload them and link them up. They might not be in the best order or anything like I was doing, but at least they'll be there. And so all you got to do is just ask me and I'll send you the link to him. And if I don't have it linked up, I'll just send you the picture or whatever. So just let's see. I have, so this is like Shutterfly. This would be like an album, and I have them marked. So I have them, I have a bunch of them uploaded to a place that's getting ready to shut down, Amazon Drive. So everything on there is going to expire in January, at the end of January. So I need to get that linked up for you guys so you guys can go between now and the end of January and save everything you want. And then after that, I'll have a lot of work ahead of me re-uploading everything.
Yes.
So now, let's see.
So the pictures you've saved, like I went and on your website for our class, like class 2,
Mhm.
are we only able to save those individually one at a time, or is there a way to save all of them at a time?
Which one were you talking about?
The pictures you uploaded to your collage class too.
Oh, okay. I don't think there is.
Okay, yeah, I did them individually. I just,
Now, like here on Shutterfly, these have albums. It
Okay.
says copy album.
okay,
I don't know. It may have me logged in, so I don't know what it would do.
yeah, it has you.
If you click on the album, it may. Add pictures. I think I'm logged
Okay.
in, so it's not really telling me what I need to know.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fine.
yeah, it does. Let me log out. Sign out.
It signed you back in.
Okay. Ah, it did. Why did it do that? I guess one of you guys will have to go there and
Okay,
see if it lets you say, if it lets you go in and say copy album, or go in and say select all somewhere.
do you want to put that in the chat and we can go see?
Yeah, you want me to stop share?
Sure.
Okay.
Send the link and we can go see.
Okay. Did you get in?
I don't see a link. Where's? Did you put it in the chat or? Or where can I find the link?
Yeah, I don't see anything in the chat.
I thought you had it. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, sorry.
Okay, there you go. Sorry about
There it
that.
Yeah, Melissa, if you could check, I'm on my phone, so I don't have
I
access to that.
checked and I am there. And so what were we checking? We were checking, trying to
Yeah,
see.
it said copy album.
Okay, I can save album. Select. You can select pictures to save to your personal Shutterfly account. It says.
You should be able to download them.
Okay.
You can right click and download them, or it should say,
Yeah, I can copy image or save image.
mhm.
Um,
But if you go to the album
mhm.
where it says does it have 3 little dots?
Okay.
It says save album.
Just a second. Let me find it somewhere else to save this.
Maybe you can share and see if we can see it.
Share my screen.
Yeah.
Just a second. I'm going to just.
Yes, if you click those, it got me signed out that time. If you click those little dots, it'll say save album. You can save the whole album.
Okay.
It says select all. You can select just the ones you want or select all. I can show you. I got it up here now.
Yeah, I think I need to go back to the start.
You want me to share my screen?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead and share. Because what I was doing, it wasn't
Okay.
working.
Wait a minute. Let me go new share. It's not. Hang on. I'm doing something wrong. Hang on. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right. Now, do you guys see Shutterfly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
If you click a link that brings you here to Shutterfly, which all of season 6 is on Shutterfly, see these little dots?
Right.
See all these albums? Go to the 3 little dots. It says add pictures or save album.
Mm-hmm.
Click save album. Select all. Save pictures.
Okay.
And it'll probably save them to your picture folder or your download folder or something like that.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go back. Okay. So I will give you guys this link. I can put it in the chat right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you guys all these links. It's just going to take me time to get it all written up.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my original website. So you click here, it says season 6, episode 5, season 6, episode 6. And here's episode 7. I've got all these galleries for episode 7.
Okay.
We'll just go up here and click the first one. The first gallery, and here's all these pictures. It brings them up again, actually. Episode 5, episode 6.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So you're going to click these little dots. And it brings up this little menu. Save album. Select. If you just want certain ones, you would click on the ones you want. and save. If you want all, select all. If you change your mind, say none.
Yes.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And I figured out how to do it on this one.
Okay.
So I have this saved in my personal Google Drive. I think
Okay.
it's mine. It could be the Hardy Analyzer one, but anyway, if you click here,
Mhm.
it says open the drive.
Okay.
Here they all are.
Mhm.
It's the same pictures. They're just listed in a list form instead.
Right. Okay.
So scroll all the way down and then left click and drag all the way up, highlight all of them,
Okay.
and then click in there like that. Say download,
Okay.
and it saves in a zip file.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's great.
Mhm.
Because that was a bit tedious saving each picture individually.
Mhm.
I might have to go practice that so I don't forget.
Yeah. All right. So what I was gonna do is show you, if you guys want to see that. Can you see what I just brought up, this black
Yes.
screen? Do you see this with the cone in it?
Oh, I do see that.
Okay.
That's the
This is the VLC player.
VLC.
And okay, so on this one, it is a download. You do have to download it, and I have a DVD in it, so I'm going to play the DVD. So on this one, you would say media, open disc, play. And here's the episodes.
Okay.
I'm just going to click on the first one. Okay. There's the record button. There's the snapshot button. You just click. Did you guys see the picture come up?
Yes.
I'll do it again.
Saw it.
Okay.
And there is a way, I can't remember now how to do it. I've done it before, but there is a way where you can set it up. I'd have to look it up again, where you can set it up and it automatically will click a picture like this.
Oh.
Oh, a timer.
Yeah, it will just every so many seconds, it will snap a picture.
Okay.
But usually I don't need that many. So, I just go through and,
Are you?
say I need a picture of Molly. So there we go. I wouldn't need to necessarily, I'm just looking for a picture of Lawrence or whatever. Well, sometimes you'll do that. It's the timing. And you can go up and go to video and is it under video? I don't know. I forget. Playback. Speed, you can slow it down. So if there's a more action scene, you could slow it down.
Okay.
So I'm just going to scoot ahead. I'm going to use this little thing, scoot ahead, see if I see anything interesting here. I don't know what goes on in this episode. Well, we'll do this one. Okay. Usually I'll start a little bit ahead of time. You can have a countdown on here where it goes 1, 2, 3, but I don't like it. So I'm just going to go back. I know what I want is going to start here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and hit record. Sometimes I hit it too soon, but I just trim it when I bring it in my video maker. So I hit the record button. We're just going to make a clip of Bill and Allie here. And you do have to just let it play. Just have to watch it. So say you just wanted kind of the parts with Bill, you can kind of say, okay, I'm done. So you just hit the button again and it automatic, the record button stops it. I'm just gonna say stop and minimize. So it's like, where did they go? So click your folders and you're gonna go to pictures. I got a ton of, see all these screen captures I've made. I need to organize all of these and upload them for you guys.
No,
What?
I
See, this is my picture
think you need
folder.
to,
See, it's so full because I
refresh
keep
your
taking screen
screen.
captures and then I don't organize them. So here's the ones we just took, right? We started there on the bottom. There's, whoops, it
Okay.
went to the, I don't know why it went to that one. There's where I forgot to, I didn't set the thing right. Oh, because I deleted something and it took the number. Oh, and then we took this one just now. We took that one. We took that. See how their eyes are like that? Sometimes you do that. You just got to go back and take it again. There's nothing you can do about it. That one's cute. So, I mean, all of these I did that way from the video,
Okay.
from the VLC.
So was this the one you said that you used with digital? Because my computer doesn't have this drive.
Then you would have to buy a external and they're
Okay.
like $20.
Okay.
It's just plug and play.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
had
I
one
don't,
that because my laptop doesn't have one either and I lost it. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know what I did with it. I think I was after my dad died, I was packing up all his old clothes and things and cleaning out his room. And I had a stack of stuff to go to Goodwill. I think I accidentally picked it up and put it in the wrong stack. Like it was in between something.
yes. Yeah. Yeah. I only have digital. I guess
Yeah.
I only have 4 episodes on disc. Anyway,
So,
so that
um,
doesn't really help me.
so the video, you would just go to video folder. And here's the video right here that we just took. And it'll open, like if you have Windows Media Player set as your default player, that's probably where it'll open. So there's the video we just recorded.
Oh.
Now there's other ways to take video. Now, okay, let me, and that is if your screen, like I said, you're watching, like if you're streaming the video, like I said before, for the screen captures, you record the whole, you record a video clip or the whole, depending on your screen capture
Right.
that you use to record your desktop.
Okay.
So you would do the same thing for video. But the Screencast-O-Matic has a thing built into it to where you can trim that video too.
Okay.
So, and then I didn't get it written down, but you can, there are, like if you don't use the VLC, you don't have a way to do that. You still have to have, well, no, you wouldn't have to. Let me, I didn't get it written down, but I did bookmark it. This is an external one, and this is what I used to use years ago. And people use this like they have old home movies and stuff. This thing, it's just like a little box, and you hook it. Let me see if there's pictures. Okay, right here. So you have to have a DVD player or a VCR, and you hook this. You hook this to your old camcorder this way, to the old camcorder or VCR or DVD player. And then the other end of this goes into your computer. And then they give you software to run, and you run the software. And then through their software, when you hit record, when you hit play on any of these devices, then your show is going to come up on here, and you do the same thing. You hit take capture or record.
Okay.
And that's the way you do it if you don't have something like VLC, is one way to do it. And this is
Okay.
I think there's some like this that you can use. There's different kinds. I'd have to research it. So, but this was what I was familiar with. Now, my sister and I, the very first one we bought, I can't remember the name of it now. I've forgotten the name, but it was really good. It was kind of an off-brand, kind of cheaper, and we liked it better. I ended up getting a Dazzle later, but we liked the original one better, and I can't remember what it was. I'd have to think, but so this is a link to it I can include that in our handout later. The page I'm going to add the link to it if anybody wanted to buy it. And then that's on Amazon, but you could go to their website if you want to read more about it and see what other products they have. Or you can also Google like screen capture devices, and it'll probably want to bring up just software, but you have to have the hardware first.
Yes.
But like it includes a movie maker in the software, video editing software. If you buy it, it would probably include this video maker, so you could make videos. So, or you can, save your old home movies, things like that. I mean, we loved ours. Ever since we started doing this, we loved it. So,
yeah, we actually had a DVD player, VHS player, and you could record from one to the other.
Yes.
And I didn't get my wedding video done before the machine broke.
Oh no. Well, I tell you what, if you would buy one of these and you need a VCR, go on eBay or go to your local thrift stores, and you can buy an old VCR, and you don't need it to do anything fancy. Even if it doesn't record anymore, you just need it to play.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to rescue anything like that, is just, or sometimes you have a friend or neighbor or somebody that has an old one and they don't want it anymore, or you go to a garage sale,
and
it's kind of handy to have one.
There may be somebody in our church community who could do this for me instead of me having to buy the stuff to do it myself. So just ask for that one project anyways. I'm not sure I'd get it to do.
Well, and this one you can, most of them do. you know, if you have the DVD drive, you can burn them to DVD.
Right.
So, but I think that's pretty much like sums up
What you had for class?
how you save pictures. I hope that helped people.
Yeah.
Didn't confuse
I think
anybody,
so.
but you know, it's pretty straightforward as far as saving pictures. The only time you really get hung up is when you know, they don't, it comes up and says web file or whatever, and you have to bring out your snippet tools or your copy and paste and all that, you know. But what do you
want to help me with my collage problem?
mhm,
Um,
yeah.
do we
So
want
I
to
guess
keep that
Sherry,
recording? Or
yeah,
stop
Sherry can
that?
stop recording and
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording now.
okay.
Okay.